All right, you just can't tell me that this isn't one of the best looking bratwursts you've ever seen in your life. All right, we got a whole Oktoberfest day to get to. Let's get to it. So what's the deal, friends? You guys Oktoberfest fans or what? Because we have a full day of Oktoberfest food and beer. You see, today I'm making 2 different videos for the Lakeview East Chamber of Commerce. Both of those are Oktoberfest videos, which means we got another Lakeview walking tour that's gonna happen today. Now today we're gonna be hitting up 4 Lakeview East businesses instead of our normal 3. Some of those spots are gonna have German food, some are gonna have German beer, some are gonna have both. But one thing's for sure, and that's the fact that I'm gonna take you to 4 of the best spots in Lakeview East to celebrate Oktoberfest. And while we're doing that, I'm taking you on a little walking tour, so let's get to it. Alright guys, we are at our first spot of the day, Dry Hop. I've featured this before. This is one of my favorite spots in the neighborhood. We got great food and it's a brewery, so they got great beers. Let's cruise in and check it out. Alright, who's ready to get drunk off some German beers, huh? Also, quick surprise, didn't think they had any German food here, forgot. They've got this delicious, delicious pretzel and some cheese and mustard dipping sauce. Not much more of a Bavarian appetizer than that. But the star of the show is their Fest beer. Let's give it a try. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's delicious, of course. It's amazing. Okay, some facts on this. This is called their Wolpertinger. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, but that's my best guess. They make it from like traditional German hops. It's 6.4% alcohol, and it's delicious. Okay, also, I'm just reading this on their website. This is not only made with German malts, but it's in accordance with the Reinheitsgebot German purity law of 1516. I guess you like the processes from reading this. It looks like you start to brew it in the middle of summer and let it slowly ferment for like a few months. Okay, I mean, whatever they do, it's delicious. All right, if I don't do this now, this beer is gonna be gone too quick. So I'm gonna switch over to Instagram land, knock that footage out, and then we'll pop back. Just one second here, guys. All right, we're back, guys. Okay, so this is freakishly good. I gotta tell you, this might be the best cheese sauce in the city. My God. Also, fun fact, both their dipping sauces, which cheese sauce, and they also have this mustard sauce, which I haven't tried the mustard. Let's do that real quick. Oh wow, that was a sharp mustardy taste. I like it. So both these sauces are made using their beer. That's kind of incredible. Hey, how you doing, brother? Lunch is good, making a video. Another Lakeview video. Have a good one. You just saw the owner of another couple bar, Dram and Muse, the owner of that bar, Larry, just walked by. Good dude. Dry Hop's at 3155 North Broadway. So right in the meat of that awesome stretch of Broadway that I talk about all the time. It's got a ton of fun stuff right down the street from the Laugh Factory. If you're ever going to a Laugh Factory show, I cannot suggest this place enough. They have some of my favorite food in the city. They have some of the best pizza in the neighborhood, and it's so well priced. Their burger is one of my favorite in the city. Their chicken sandwich is one of my favorite in the city. Plus, they're a brewery, so they have all these in-house beers, and they're delicious. I mean, this place is just like, this is just such a gem to have in the neighborhood, for real. Okay, you guys know how obsessed I am with this spot, and you know we're doing 4 spots instead of 3, so we gotta keep this train moving. Let's go to the next spot. Another spot that I've highlighted before that is absolutely amazing. Let's go. Look who we got here. What's up, buddy? How are ya? I'm busking. You're busking? Where at? It's one of my favorite people on the planet. He's busks, that's where he's going to do. He's going to do busking downtown. You don't know, it's like playing guitar for money on the street. And he also works at the Laugh Factory and does stand-up. And he's just like the absolute nicest human being on the planet. So, big fan, big fan. All right, back to going to Sheffield. Alright guys, we're at the next spot, Sheffield. Legendary spot. I've showed you guys this before, I've told you all about it. I'm obsessed. It's gotta be good. All right, guys, we got our next Oktoberfest. This one at Sheffield's, but we're drinking Revolution Brewing's Oktoberfest. I mean, yeah, it's delicious. Look, this isn't even so much about the Revolution Brewing Oktoberfest as much as it is about Sheffield. I mean, look at the patio. I mean, they've got this huge outdoor space. It's just, I think this is a pretty like little magical area. And also, anybody who's part of the Okto crew, when Okto came in town, I actually ran into some Okto folks inside Sheffield's. Turns out they were getting lunch here the same time I was getting lunch with my buddies. And he was actually sitting, I want to say like that table right there, something like that. But yeah, he's been here. He knows about this spot. Okto, let him know if you like it or not. I imagine you did. I love this spot. But all right, some Sheffield's facts for you. So they're at 3258 North Sheffield. It's only a 10-minute walk to Wrigley, so it's super close. Also, that means that the trains are really close, so you can train here even if you're not going to Wrigley game and come hang out and enjoy the spot. Sheffield's, I feel like, is more of a bar than a barbecue joint, but they have the most phenomenal barbecue. And part of that reason is because they have their own smoker and they smoke their own meats. And also, and I just found this out from doing my research, I'm gonna read this to you guys. This is kind of crazy. Esquire magazine called this one of the 100 best bars in America. Also, this beer garden that I'm at that I just showed you, it's ranked by Food and Wine magazine as one of the best beer gardens in America. And it's huge. They've got 4 bars, 2 fireplaces. It's just a big space. But I mean, like I told you the last time I featured these guys, one of my buddies met his future wife here. I mean, this is kind of a storied place for me and my crew of friends. So, and they really do carry some of the best beers in the city. So, but we got more spots to hit up. We're going up by, like, actually in the same building that I used to live in, the Eagle building. If you guys remember when I used to vlog there, we're heading that way to Good Times Brewery. Let's go see what type of Oktoberfest beer they got going on. Let's cruise. Quick shot of Harry Carey. A lot of people don't know he lived so long by devouring the souls of these people. Oh. All right, let's keep going to Good Times Brewery, huh? Alright guys, we're at the next spot, Good Times, in the building. I used to live in the Eagle building, so we're at a little return to home moment here. So let's head on in and see what we got.
I'll grab a pint, maybe I can pour something off the tank too. Currently, we have 2 beers that are fermenting. I brewed yesterday and Monday. We're brewing our Chicago Gold is fermenting. And you can see here there's a lot of CO2 being produced.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
And then yesterday I brewed our Primitive Love, which is our hazy IPA.
So this is all like released from the fermenting process?
Yeah, if we were to put on our X-ray goggles and look through the tank, we would see that the tank is filled all the way to the top and there's yeast in there. What's happening is there's just like turbulent motion where the yeast is really trying to eat all the sugar in suspension.
Okay.
And during that time it's making alcohol and then it's making CO2. Right over here.
This is so sick.
Yeah, isn't this fun?
Yeah, dude.
Right over here is our second batch of Oktoberfest. These beers were brewed in August. So it takes some time.
Oh, that's the thing with Oktoberfest, right? Like you brew them in the summer and then let them ferment for like a month or so?
They ferment in 10 days. They need a lager.
What's lagering? What's that mean?
It's like it means storage. Yeah, so they lager.
I did not know that. And it's like aging process almost, like wine or what?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
Thank you, dude. That's so sick.
Oktoberfest beer.
This is my first time ever trying beer straight from the fermenter. Specifically from that fermenter right there. And from, this is the head brewer, Ray, who's sharing this with me, Ray Gonzalez, which much appreciated.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, that's delicious. That's so freaking cool.
Alright, so this is the brewery. Divvy up the brewery basically in 2 sections. There's a hot side where we actually boil and we use steam and it's really messy, but this is the hot side.
Okay.
And then this is the cold side.
And the cold side is where like the fermenting and lagering happens and okay.
Basically making a really yummy meal for the yeast to consume.
To do its thing.
Yeah. This is like finished beer.
Okay.
This is the beer we can drink, ready to sell.
Okay.
The beer cooler. See how different?
Yeah.
It's had more time to lager, more time to sit in a different tank.
Yeah.
And then I also added the carbonation. And if you taste it, kind of swirl it around your mouth, you'll feel the tiny bubbles.
Okay, so this was straight from the fermenter. It goes through the chilling and then gets added some CO2.
Yeah, it goes in the cooler.
The cooler, okay, so now we've got, this is a finished beer. This is just straight from the fermenter, so I can be able to tell, I should be able to tell the difference.
Yep. And just by looking at it, we can tell. One's
Yeah, this like looks,
brighter.
yeah, this is like way, almost cloudier, I would say. Okay. Oh, there's a huge difference in taste. That's so interesting. Yeah, that
Tones
is
of,
fascinating.
Like, a little bit. The final process is really cool because you can really see it.
Yeah, dude, that is freaking awesome. Ray, this has been so sick. Dude, thank you so
I'm gonna
much.
get you a brat.
Okay,
And then
hell yeah.
Stein, and then.
And I'll do my thing. Awesome, appreciate you, bro. All right, guys, look at this thing. And I also have, obviously, I've got their Oktoberfest. We'll talk about that, but I gotta get into this bratwurst. This looks amazing. Oh my God. God, I'm not kidding you. I think this might be the best brat I think I've ever had in my life. Okay, we've got mustard and caramelized onions on this thing. And for a really great brat, that's honestly all you need. This is freakishly good. Okay, this is like built for me. The caramelized onions are adding like almost a sweetness. Oh my God. I'm sorry, this is the best brat I've ever had. All right, hold on. We gotta talk about good times real quick, and then we'll get back to the brat. Okay, today's all about celebrating Oktoberfest. We gotta talk about this bad boy right here. Not only a delicious Oktoberfest beer, but how cool that Ray, the head brewer here, took me back to do that tour. I've never tasted like straight from the vat like that. I don't know, it just feels like as a kind of sciencey nerd, that was such a cool experience. Shout out Ray, thank you so much. But this place is awesome. Like, okay, so they're mainly known for like, honestly, barbecue. It's like a big barbecue, and it's obviously a brewery. How cool. This is the building I used to live in. If you're a longtime follower of the channel, you know about the Eagle building. You saw plenty of vlogs in here. This is the bottom floor of the Eagle building that I lived in. The address is 3827 North Broadway. Also a lot like the last place, super close to Wrigley. It's only a 15-minute walk to Wrigley. So if you're at Wrigley and want to come and get amazing brewed in-house beers and amazing barbecue, this place is like really blowing me away. And huge shout out to Ray. That was such an awesome tour. Much appreciated. Also got to meet the owner who's opening a Taco Pros in the same building. Right next door there's like another little space, and we talked about maybe coming back and doing something for there. So had me back to do Taco Pros there. But all right, I have to finish this beer, and then we've got one more spot to hit up. Lucky Door. Let's go. Guys, we're at the last spot, literally connected to Gallagher Way. I mean, this is right there, that's Wrigley. That's Gallagher Way. We've got Lucky Door. I don't know if you can see it. The sign's kind of hidden behind the canopy, but Lucky Door, apparently they've got a lot of great Oktoberfest. Let's go check it out. Okay guys, we've had a fun one. We're at Lucky Door Patio. I feel like we are finding a hidden gem together. I've walked past this place, I don't know, 1,000 times. I've never been in there, so I didn't realize how tiny it is. It's just this little spot in here, which like I said, this is Wrigley right there. But this little bar is dog friendly. Every Thursday they have dog night. We can bring little Farley here. And they are stacked with local beers. Every one of their beers on here that has a horseshoe next to it, exclusive Lucky Door beer from that brewery. I mean, if you're coming to a Wrigley game, this is, I mean, Wrigley's there. This is it. They've got Malort in there. What else do you guys want? And if it's in September, October, and you're looking for Oktoberfest, boom, we got you. We're gonna try a handful of them today. We're starting off with Phase Brewery, which is in Lake Zurich. This is their Fest beer, 5.8%. Let's give it a try. And yeah, It's delicious. What did you guys expect? Also, I don't know if this is just me, but is this the funnest vlog that we've ever done? Maybe it's my lack of food and overindulgence in beverages, but we're having a good time. And I've got 2 more beers to show you here. Let's get after it, huh? All right, we're at beer number 2. This is from Pollyanna in Lemont. This is their Fruhoff beer. Very delicious. I mean, just look at the coloring there. Come on. If you don't appreciate this, I guess you're at the wrong channel. I'm loving this day. All right, I'm gonna finish this beer, but we got one more to review before we cruise. Let's try it. Okay guys, this is another Oktoberfest from Lucky Door. Delicious, amazing. Okay, here's the thing. This is just one of the most neighborhoody spots. If you want to come and hang out and like actually appreciate beer, this might be the spot. This place is awesome. Lucky Door is awesome. But we're gonna end this video and got another one coming next week. See you later. Peace. Yeah.